Hello everyone, it's tough to believe, but we are almost at the midway point of the high school football season. In a preview of the upcoming game between Hamilton and Oak Hills, I'm joined by Chris Vogt of the Report. And Chris, we have a big announcement before we get into the preview to talk about. It's exciting for both of us, I think.
Yeah, I'm excited to join forces with you guys just to kind of let everybody know that we are on the same page in terms of our coverage and what we do and what our motto is in our schemes.
Absolutely. The big announcement we have is, first of all, we're going to be streaming all of the Hamilton football home games right here on TV Hamilton. But the big announcement along with that is all those games are also going to be streamed on the Report Ohio and Facebook as our partnership is now being finalized. This is great for you guys, I think, because as we talked about, we're all about the kids and so are you.
Yeah, and another thing is that we both are there. And hey, if you guys are there, hey, we may be able to cover something else, but we're still going to be able to have an opportunity to at least promo what you guys are taking care of.
Yeah, absolutely. And those live broadcasts are brought to you thanks to a generous underwriting from Rose Automotive Group. So it's always great to have those partners in the community that help us out as well. But Chris, let's talk some football. Let's talk about this game. Hamilton comes into this game 2-2. Oak Hills comes into this game 2-2. This is a big game for both these teams as they try and make that next push. What do you see in this game? What's really going to be a key for Hamilton?
Yeah, I think Hamilton's going to have to step up their offense. I think their defense is solid. I mean, we've seen that. We watched it against Lakota East. Lakota East has a high-powered offense that I think Hamilton held their own with. But for Hamilton to continue to play and win games and stay successful throughout the rest of the GMC play, with what we talked about prior to going live here, is they've got to get the offense going.
Well, when you talk about getting the offense going, the offense seems to run through Goldsmith.
Yes.
As Grayson Goldsmith goes, so goes the offense. That kid, he's fast. He's not the fastest, but he's fast enough. He's big enough. He gets every single ounce of energy out of his body. He's really impressive to watch run.
Yeah, he really is, and you're hoping that some teams won't catch on to that. Because if they're seeing that Grayson Goldsmith is the guy, they may be keen on him. So I think the schemes for Hamilton, keep doing what they're doing, but at the same time, they're going to have to open some things up and use Goldsmith as maybe a decoy on some of these upcoming games.
Yeah, and when you look at the pass attack, one place Hamilton has had success is in those crossing routes. You see that as they do those crossing routes. They're not looking to burn you deep per se, but in Lakota East, we saw a touchdown pass on a nice little crossing route that they were able to use their speed and break off. We saw the crossing routes in the second half against Baden really sort of give them some breathing room. It feels like that's where Hamilton's going to live in the pass game.
Yeah, and we can't go without saying the crossing route that scored the potential. It would have been the game-winning touchdown for Hamilton, but it was called back, unfortunately.
Right.
But yeah, no, Crouch has their offense going in the right direction. I don't think there's really anything that we can, say too much about what he's trying to do over here because he's already gotten it going. But
yeah, I think when we look at this game, players and coaches should not look past anyone.
Yep.
But as fans and media, we can, and we're going to look past it because after the Oak Hills game, coming up, you have Princeton, Fairfield, and Middletown. That's a formidable 3 games. So this game feels like it's an incredibly important one to beat a team, a solid Oak Hills team, but these are the teams that you need to beat if you want to make some noise in the GMC.
Yeah, you nailed it. And if you take care of that, then it'll be a little better going into the more high competitive games in the GMC. And if you don't get that win against Oak Hills, going up against Princeton, going up against
Fairfield and
Middletown, which Middletown's looking pretty good right now. That'll give you a little more momentum going into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they need that momentum going in there.
One key before we go, one key to the game, Hamilton wins if. Finish that statement.
I say Hamilton wins if they can get their offense going. I think Oak Hills has a pretty decent offense, like we were talking about before. They give up a lot of points, but they also score a lot of points. Hamilton doesn't give up a lot of points, yet they aren't able to get a lot of points in the end zone. So if they're able to get that offense going, I'm pretty sure that they're going to handle Oak Hills. Not easily. We're not going to say easily at this point, but if they can get their offense clicking, then I think they're going to do rather well against Oak Hills.
All right, it's Hamilton, it's Oak Hills, 7 o'clock Friday night, live right here on TV Hamilton and on The Report Ohio. Make sure to follow them on all their socials. The Report Ohio on Facebook, and what is it on Twitter?
Yeah, on Twitter it's at BCHSS Report. And we're also on Instagram, and we're also on YouTube. So
They're
Report
everywhere.
Ohio.
So follow, your people follow us, our people
Yep.
follow them,
There you go.
and we'll all be happy. So check us out right here live on Friday night. Once again, 7 o'clock. It's Hamilton, it's Oak Hills. Thanks to the generous underwriting from Rose Automotive Group. Chris, we're looking forward to it on Friday
All right.
night.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Cool.